You weren't meant to belong to everything. Not every room deserves your presence. Not every voice deserves your attention. And not every noise out there deserves to be louder than the voice within you. But in a world obsessed with connection, you feel guilty for craving disconnection. You scroll through endless images of people together, laughing, dancing, achieving, and here you are, alone, in silence. But what if I told you this isn't a punishment? What if your solitude is an initiation? Because the soul doesn't transform in crowds. It transforms in the quiet, in the dark, in the sacred stillness of your own being. This is the alchemy of solitude. When you choose solitude, not loneliness forced upon you, but intentional aloneness, you enter a sacred void. A place between who you were and who you are becoming. In this void, everything unnecessary begins to fall away. The masks, the roles you play, the noise of needing to be understood, validated, applauded. And then, you face the silence. It's terrifying at first. You reach for distractions, your phone, your friends, your habits. But they don't satisfy you anymore. Because solitude doesn't let you escape. It strips you bare. It whispers truths you've ignored for years. And here's the truth. Most people don't fear being alone. They fear meeting the parts of themselves they'd hidden. But you are brave enough to sit in that silence. To listen to the echo of your own heartbeat. To meet the stranger within you. In solitude, your soul begins to purify. The expectations of the world? They crumble. The compulsions to please, to perform, to prove? They dissolve. You start to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. Alone, you begin to notice the subtle things. The way your breath flows. The way your thoughts rise and fall like waves. The hidden aches in your chest. The longings you buried years ago. And slowly, you realize something profound. You are not your thoughts. You are not your fears. You are not the version of you shaped by the crowd. You are the awareness behind it all. The still watcher. The silent witness. And in this recognition, something begins to happen. You start to heal. Solitude is not just an escape. It is a crucible. It melts away the false self and gives birth to the real one. You stop chasing what's next. And you start becoming present. You stop needing to be seen. Because now you see yourself. You realize you don't need to fill every silence with noise. Some silences are holy. You don't need everyone to understand you. You only need to understand yourself. And that understanding, that inner anchoring, is what transforms you from a seeker into a soul on fire. You walk differently now. You speak with fewer words, but more meaning. You move with purpose, not for attention, but from alignment. Solitude didn't make you weaker. It made you so strong, the world can no longer sway you. So if the world feels too loud, too fast, too shallow, don't escape it with noise. Withdraw. Be still. Be silent. Because the person you meet in solitude might just be your true self. And when you awaken in that silence, you'll never be the same again. So go ahead. Sit with yourself. Dare to face the stillness. It's not empty, it's full of the divine. In the alchemy of solitude, you won't just discover who you are. You'll become it.